Hi there, my name is Kaylee,
My name is Shea.
and we're tackling some big debt,
In the Big Apple.
and we're also on a physical fitness journey.
Yes, we are.
So this is a week in our lives, gearing up for our busiest season of the year.
Mhm.
It is Monday.
Happy Monday. The morning walks are back, y'all.
The morning walks are back. We're doing so good at walking every morning, but then number one, hot. It got so hot and humid. The humidity is the worst part.
Yeah.
Because if it's hot during the day, usually fine in the mornings. But when it's 80% humidity, I don't like that. That's not for me. But today is the first day of our new world, where the humidity is totally broken.
Yes, it's 67 crispy degrees outside.
And it actually feels like 67 degrees, and the air's not touching me back, which
Yeah.
I really personally enjoy. So we are on our little morning walk. We're still trying to get to 1,025 kilometers in the year 2025.
I think we can do it.
I think we can do it as well. We've already surpassed what we did last year by over 100. So we're really, really on track, feeling good. And we're on our little morning walk. Do you want to check out the park?
Yeah, I do.
They've been doing construction on our park. And we haven't been there in a while.
It's been a minute.
So let's go scope out how the park is looking, see how that's going. I think they're supposed to reopen in December.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't remember. I'll have to look up the actual date that they said. Good morning. Park's still fully under construction. I looked it up and the completion date is listed as December 2025, which is coming up technically. But everything's still chained off. I was reading on our community Reddit is pretty active, and people were saying that they're just kind of pausing right now and letting the grass establish its roots and such, and it's so overgrown in there, it genuinely looks abandoned. So I hope that's what's happening. Otherwise, it's just delayed. But the same reason we haven't been outside, it's been so freaking hot. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were, pausing while it's too hot to work outside, because it's really been too hot to work outside.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I want our park back. One of our things on our summer bucket list was summer park picnic, sunset park picnic.
Yeah.
We have not done that. It's been too hot. But hey, maybe soon. Yeah. All right. I weighed in this morning. Though I will say, I weighed in a little later than I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
I already had some coffee in my tummy.
Yep. I was a little bit up this morning.
221.2 is where I landed as well, which is a little up. But I'm starting the week. It's Monday, 221.2.
Yep. We
are moving out of maintenance, which 221 is still within my maintenance window.
Yeah.
But we're moving out of maintenance period and back into weight loss time.
Yeah.
So, starting this week at 221.2. Still obviously trying, but not trying super aggressively. But if I could trend down, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm
with you on that.
Starting our morning with a cheeky breakfast scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon, onion, mushroom, eggs. That's what makes it a scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Trader Joe's fiber toast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's fiber bread that we turned into toast. That Shea turned into toast. I was in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of Kerrygold butter. It's a Kerrygold household. Just ask Willow. And a light sprinkling of a diamond kosher salt. That's just a me preference. I don't think Shea gets that.
Sometimes if I take too big a pinch, I also get that.
That's breakfast. I'm headed into the office today. Technically, I'm not going 4 days until after my vacation in September. But I have a lot going on this week. And it's just, there's people in the office that are also working on a project. It's a whole thing. So I'm going in 4 days this week just because there's a lot happening. And it's easier done in the office. And also, these cats distract me. I'll say it. I love them, and I want to pick them up and kiss them all the time. So sometimes I take a few extra breaks to kiss all these cats, and it takes a while to find them all. Mm-hmm. So that's what I got going on today. How about you?
I am holding down the fort. Today is our first nice windows open day in a while. Mm-hmm. So actually, I think my biggest priority is airing out the house. Really good.
Which is so prime, because it's like AC season hurts financially because it just costs more to run these AC units.
Yeah.
But also the AC air is not fresh air.
Yeah.
And it's different. And it's hot and uncomfortable, even with the ACs blasting. So it's just feeling very good today. Humidity is down, which I know I've said that probably 10 times already in this video, but I cannot stress enough how much I hate the humidity.
Dew point down, spirits up.
Dew point down, spirits up. Really, that. Very much that. So I'm feeling really good about that. I'm going to head out to the office. What time is it? I'm late heading out to the office. I wanted to leave at 8:45. It's 8:46. Oops. Oh well. They don't even know I'm coming today. So, all good, man. Shea and I were also discussing. This is not set in stone at all. It's definitely not today. But maybe, since I'm going to be going into the office 4 days a week, maybe a cheeky little weekday lunch out. But I don't know. I got to find a spot where it's not going to be, like,
Crazy expensive.
Crazy expensive or 1,200 calories for lunch. So, I don't know. We'll see. But we were talking about that on our morning walk today, which was 2.5 kilometers, might I say.
Getting back into the swing of things.
In a big way. Feeling good. It's going to be a good week.
Yeah.
I'm off to the office on this absolutely glorious, peaceful, quiet morning.
I have clocked into work, sent off my first email, all of my little break/chore alarms are set for the day, and Giles is all curled up in his favorite spot. I think he just likes to be a little bit squished. I think he finds that to be cozy. Is truly the only explanation I can come up with in terms of his choice of places to like sit and relax. But we are all set up and getting our day started, and I'm sure Kaylee is probably at work by now. Yeah, I think so. So, nice sleepy day.
Meetings. Alright, here's my lunch that my beautiful wife packed for me. Look at that. Is that turkey on both sides, dude? That is gourmet. What the heck? Why? There's my snappies. My Coke Zero, y'all already know. That's a nice looking sandwich.
Took a quick break to put myself together a little lunch plate. I'm still going with snacky lunch vibes, even though Kaylee's going with more sandwich lunch vibes. Because it's my work from home now, and I can do what I want. So that's what I got going on right now. Very little, other than that, is happening. All the cats are fast asleep. They love sleeping by the windows when they're open, and they're all open right now. So, once again, very cozy, sleepy day. Hello, everyone. I am up on my office chair. Don't tell Kaylee. She'd be very concerned about my health and my safety. But I finally updated our big old calendar that we're always looking at and referencing in our budget videos so that when we go ahead and look up here to reference what's going on in the next week, we actually have something that is updated and useful for us, which is great. I just clocked out of work. That was a lot of brain work today, so I'm just taking a small brain break before I go ahead and run some errands. So now that I've had my little sit-down brain break, I am going out to run some errands. I have to look for some candles, so I'm going to stop at a couple of different places to see if I can get candles. I am going to go scope out some options for a new addition to my skincare routine. And then the other thing that I have to do is go and get cat food. So that's what I've got going on right now, and that's where I'm headed. It is so nice outside. It almost feels like fall, but I know in my heart of hearts, because I've lived in the Northeast long enough to know that this is not real fall, this is false fall. There's probably going to be one more heat wave before we get into like the actual fall weather, but I am enjoying this as much as I can. The sun is out, it's a crisp 70 degrees. That's pretty rad. So I've looked everywhere. None of the skincare I'm looking for, and no pillar candles, I guess. Nobody's selling, taper candles. Nobody's selling taper candles, but I did pick up some more fabric for our couch cover. So that's the kind of day I'm having. That was the most Monday that has ever Mondayed.
Someone asked me for 14 hours of my time next week. 14 hours of my time next week?
I have successfully returned with the fabric. I'm kind of just laying it on the couch and considering right now, and the cat food, which I am going to now load up the feeders, which is why the cats are yelling. And I'm going to try to do as many chores as I can and hopefully maybe also get dinner done before Kaylee gets home, but she is already on the train and I have not accomplished that much today. So we're going to see how it goes. Alright, I did as many chores as I could, but Kaylee's almost home, so I am going to switch gears and go to dinner now. Got some jazz going on, and I am making a cheeky little salmon bowl for dinner with some rice, so that's what I'm going to get started on. This is the spice blend that I've got going for my salmon bites that I'm then going to throw in the air fryer. I'm doing salt and pepper, obviously, and then I am doing tahini, a little bit of garlic powder, just a tiny bit of Dijon mustard as like a binder. Honestly, you can't even taste it, and then a touch of lemon juice as well. Bye-bye!
I literally just walked in the door and we filmed video to go up on Tuesday last night, but it's not edited at all. So Shea's still wrapping up dinner, like you saw, and I'm gonna just sit down and start editing right now, so that way after dinner I have very little to do, because I like to vegetate a little bit, and it's already 6 p.m. These office days are gonna feel long while I'm on this adjustment, but hopefully they start feeling less long. No, I doubt it. Doubt it.
I just finished making my corn salad to go on the side of all of this. It's got corn, chopped cherry tomatoes, one small jalapeno, a shallot, and some lemon juice, and the spices that I put on the salmon. And the last thing was just a touch of cilantro to go on top. So now I'm finally going to plate all this up. I fear I may not have made enough of this. I fear we're going to eat all of this in one sitting. Oops.
Dang, dude. Look at that. That's pretty beautiful. Dang, dude. Alright, let's get a taste.
Alright. I think I overcooked the salmon just a skosh.
Oh,
Other than that, it is delicious.
I bet it's still delicious even with that.
I also have come to a conclusion about cilantro.
Okay.
I just don't think it's worth it to get in a home cooking context.
I probably agree, yeah. I don't prefer to eat it because it's just too leafy for me, if that makes sense. Same reason I don't prefer fresh mint.
Okay.
I don't want to eat a leaf. Which is funny because I really like spinach, which is literally just eating a leaf.
Yeah. But I think what it adds to the dish is just not enough to justify getting a big old box of it that you never end up using up.
So you want to start getting keep on hand like a dry cilantro? No, it doesn't dry very well. I mean, it dries well, just that the flavor doesn't translate.
Well, the reason I say that is because I tasted this before I added the cilantro, and I was like, oh, that's so good. And then I was like, oh, I forgot to put in the cilantro, and I put in the cilantro, and it was like, it made very little difference.
Not different enough that it's worth it at all?
Yeah.
Alright. You heard it here first, folks.
Cilantro's canceled in this house.
Talk to the keepers.
I've been
If
doing
not for
this
me, then for Anne.
for several hours. Well, I guess like 2. I finished editing tomorrow's video, got it posted. Now I'm playing game. But it's just about time for bed. Right, Giles?
Why did the keepers want to keep this door quiet?
Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
I stole your Happy Tuesday right from out your mouth.
Sure did.
What do you got going on today?
More work, and I think I'm going to make some chicken broth because it's finally cool enough
To have
that
the
I
windows
can have
open
the
and
stovetop on all
Yeah.
day without absolutely passing away.
heck yeah, we also accidentally matched this morning.
Oops.
We both got dressed separately and then walked in the living room. We were like, It's okay, I'm gonna change again. I'm going into the office, lots of work. Lots of work this week, lots of stuff going on. There were more people in the office yesterday that I didn't know were gonna be there. Lots of like people who work in the stores, who I don't see as often, who were there and they were on the chat. Which like I'm always happy to do, but like I got stuff going on, you know. So good Tuesday overall already. Yeah, it's another beautiful day in New York.
Yeah.
High of 78 today, I just checked. There's still work going on in the AC unit in the office, which is very annoying, but we can just crack the windows, which does feel weird on the 44th floor, but it's very effective. Forms a little wind tunnel right past my desk. It's really nice. And I'm trying to think of all the things. Anything else we got going on?
No, lots of back to school planning on my part, and also back to rehearsal planning at the same time on my part. It is
Shea's
one
schedule.
of the crazy
Yeah.
things about my schedule is that when it rains, it really pours. Everything for both of my jobs is happening like kind of all at the same time.
And I have 2 vacations during that time that she can't go on because both of her jobs are getting busy.
Yeah,
So there's our Google Calendar looks insane.
it does.
I'll say that much. So we did a lot of I got our YouTube video for today published and scheduled out for this morning.
Yeah.
I got my flights and things. I had them all booked, but like organized and on the different apps and wrote down where they were and all that stuff. And got our calendar updated. We did a lot of personal admin work yesterday, which was necessary for our just mental organization.
Yeah.
Because the best way for us to get mentally organized is to get it out of our brains.
Yeah.
So.
Which I would say is, kind of a constant.
Yeah. So good work yesterday.
The battery price.
Oh, also prior to the start of prior to the start of this walk that we're on right now, we were at exactly 400 kilometers away from our goal for the rest of the year. So
About 1,000 kilometers a month. 100 kilometers a month.
100 kilometers a month, but any set of 4 kilometers that we do in August takes 1 off of every month.
That's true.
So we still got a little bit of August going. So might take some little walks to and from work and stuff.
Yeah.
And get some extra kilometers in there to make the rest of the month or the rest of the year a little easier. But also the rest of the year is the weather that we prefer.
Yes.
So we usually like to take longer walks and stuff anyway.
Usually get a very mild December around these parts.
Yeah. And then so I think it feels very doable. Last year we worked really hard and hit 500 kilometers for the whole year. So feeling really solid about our 625 so far, I'll tell you that. But I still really want to hit that 1,025 kilometers for the year 2025. And I'm sure you're already wondering, are you going to do 1,026 for the year 2026? Yeah, probably. Probably I am.
Everyone look at my lovely wife. When I was in the shower, she was out here making a delicious breakfast, and look at she's making my sandwich. He's really like a very cute cat. Maybe I'm biased because that's my son, but I think he's pretty cute. What do you think? He agrees. We are still deep in breakfast scramble breakfast. How long do you think that will continue?
I don't know. I was thinking about switching it up next week, but honestly, I think it depends on my bandwidth to plan a grocery list that deviates from the one I had last week.
So true and fair. We're really entering meal prep era, not because of the weight loss, but just because of the time savings.
Mm-hmm.
We can just pick a day that we both have a couple hours available and just like prep some stuff for the week, and it makes a big difference. So we might be moving into that space, dense beans salad space in a major way. And that's just like 2 meals a day. It's just our meal prep. So we'll see. We'll see what we got going on.
Goal is out the door by 8:45. Did not happen today in a big way. We gotta get, our alarm goes off at 7, and I laid in bed till like 7:15. Gotta get up and move in earlier, that's all. So I really, really like the morning walk. It really gets my day off on the right foot, but I gotta get up and move in before, 7:15, otherwise everything's set back 15, 20 minutes, and I want to leave the house by 8:45, sat in the office by 9:30, you know? That's the goal.
I have been hard at work this morning, and in between all of that work, I've been taking little 5-minute breaks to try and do some small chores here and there. And then the other thing that I have going right now is my first batch of homemade chicken stock of the fall season. So this is what I've got going right now. I have all of the leftovers from our rotisserie chicken that we bought last time. We put those in the freezer to save them for this. And then also I saved some onion scraps, some celery scraps, some carrot scraps, and some corn. And then in there's also some whole peppercorns, bay leaves, and salt. And that is just going to go all day, basically. Today is the first day, kind of, since it got warm in New York City, that it's cool enough for me to have the oven going, or not the oven, but the stovetop going all day with no ventilation. So I really wanted to make sure that I got this in today. So I've been just checking on it periodically, making sure it's not, you know, overflowing or breaking or anything like that. And Giles is also here. He's helping. He's lending moral support. Fun thing about Miss Willow is I don't know why she loves this so much, but she loves just like shoving her face up onto this thing. And it's not like, it's kind of an intense little cat hair brush, but she just, for some reason, like, she loves putting her face like right on this. Willow! She loves it. I don't know why, and it's so cute, but I do not relate to wanting to stick all these pokey little things in my face. It's pretty funny. I have been in and out of meetings, sending lots of emails, doing important things all day, and in the background, this glorious chicken stock has been simmering away. It's only been about 6 hours, so I think I'm going to leave it for longer. But I did just want to give it a quick taste to make sure that all of the flavors are like balanced and stuff. So I've been trying to let this cool down. Oh, that's delightful. Hell yeah. It is now 3 p.m. I just clocked out of work, and there's an item that's been on my to-do list for quite some time that I should really get done today. I don't wanna, but I'm gonna do it, and that is that I have to pick up the phone and call someone about getting my key tag replaced because I lost it quite some time ago. And Kaylee and I have been making do with just the one for some time, but we're both going to be very busy and out of the house a lot coming up. And so I really need to get a new key tag. And I don't want to do it, but I'm going to. So I gave people a call. I went down to the office. Again, no one was there, but that's fine. They're giving me the runaround because look at this. I took it off the heat about an hour ago, and I'm just letting it very slowly come down to room temperature so that I can put it in deli containers without them melting the plastic. And now I'm going to work a little bit on my script. I've been still, working on chores and stuff, but we're inching towards dinner time, and I'm just holding down the fort here.
Imagine being in an office workplace, and then you get an alert on your phone that your football team, the Indianapolis Colts, have chosen Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback.
I just got a notification that my shoes that I pre-ordered like 2 months ago are finally here. And Kayla just texted me to let me know she's on her way home. So everything's coming up, Shea.
It feels like my work week should be almost over with the amount of things that I have done and the words I have spoken. It's Tuesday.
My shoes are indeed here. Got them. So, for those of you who have been watching the vlogs for a while, know that I got a really, really nice pair. Oh goodness, it's dinner time for the cats. So for those of you who have been watching the vlogs for a while, you may recall that in like March, I bought myself, for my birthday, I bought myself a really, really nice pair of summer sandals from like this teeny tiny independent shoemaker in the Netherlands. And I loved them so much that I was like, I simply must have them in brown as well. So I saved up some money, and then I got like a bunch of discounts because like I left them a good review, and I got a discount because I pre-ordered them, and that was in July, I believe, June or July, that I pre-ordered these shoes in brown because they were all completely sold out, and this is like a very limited restock that they did, but they're here, and I wanted to unbox them with you because that sounds pretty fun. Oh dear. This is packed very efficiently. There we go. I'm really excited. Oh! See, and it's so nice. The owner slash designer, Victoria, she literally hands writes every single, a little card with every single order that she sends. And so it just says, I hope you love your second pair of Joni sandals as much as we loved making them. And that is so sweet and nice. I just love getting to support small businesses when I can, and their shoes are very high quality, super fantastic. I've just really enjoyed wearing them this summer, and I'm very excited. I'm so sorry, the cat speeders keep going off. I'm just so excited to now have them in brown. Oh! They're so just like gorgeous, and the platform is the perfect height, and they do take a couple wears to break in, but that's because it's a fine leather good. But I am so excited to have these in brown. So now I have a nice shoe to wear with, you know, like my navy blue stuff and my brown stuff and colors that just don't really go with black. Now I have these, and I am so stoked because I had like another pair of tan, like nicer sandals, if you will, but they always gave me blisters. And I just didn't like how light the color tan was. Like most of my wardrobe really does lean like these really dark, rich tones. And so I wanted something that matched that. And now I've got these, and I am so happy and so excited about them.
I am home and dinner is here, and I'm so happy.
Because other people are weird on the subways and they yell and make noise, and I don't like it. But Giles, I was just about to say Giles doesn't yell and make noise, but that's not true at all. Yes, you do. He wants some of my pasta. He can't have it. I've been sitting here playing my game. I did all the dishes, and then I sat down and I've been playing this game. And I'm so bad at this part, and I've been doing it for like 20 minutes.
Sticking with a big wig, I'll never top that. Yeah. Precisely stand. Such grace. Yeah. Precisely stand. Such grace.
I'm so bad at it. It's actually crazy. Oh, I'm not going to bed until I beat this part, so.
Another round? Proud to admit when I've lost. Why did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What do you got going on today?
Top of that truck, just hit the bottom branches of that tree.
Ooh.
A lot of the same stuff as yesterday.
Sick. Same.
They know. They were there.
They were there. She slapped me. Y'all saw it.
It was an accident.
Yeah, same. Lots of work.
Yeah.
Lots of work yesterday.
Yeah.
Time is clipping, man. I go sit down at the office and I look up and it's like 2 and I'm like, oh.
That's good. At least the day's not dragging.
No, it's certainly not dragging. I got a lot to do. Lots of different projects happening. I'm tired. Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at this cat. Good morning. I decided I needed a coffee and go walk by a place we hadn't been yet. We've been doing a taste test of our street, and well, we've been kind of bad at it the last few months because it's been so hot, and we've been paying a lot on student loans. But we do have a little bit of money in date night, and we just kind of, I feel like a little coffee was necessary this morning. So we went to this place, and we just got iced coffees with oat milk, and plain croissant, because that's really the one thing that's most consistent across all of them, and we're trying to judge them fairly.
Yeah. I feel bad because like their phyllo stuff, or their like phyllo stuff, it wasn't labeled, so I didn't know like.
Yeah, we were
what
there
any
really
of their
early,
stuff
and a
was.
lot of it was spinach based.
Mhm.
But we'll probably definitely be back. That's right. I mean, right on our walk to the park that we take pretty much every day.
Yeah.
But I think a baseline croissant to know where it lands. No, like, is it a solid croissant? At least if they can't have a solid croissant, then I don't know, man.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? So let's have some bites. All right, croissant was fine.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's a good croissant.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I think that's not the stuff that they make there.
Yeah, that's not the stuff they make there. We got to go back and try something that they definitely actually make there.
Yeah.
Coffee's really good though.
The coffee is really good.
We like the coffee quite a lot. For that alone, we will return. Don't think about us. We're coffee girlies. Breakfast. Breakfast. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shea also made my lunch. She's a really, really nice lady. She took in this
energy drinking Twinkie for breakfast having, some greasy headed fool. And she turned me into somebody who this morning I was like, oh no, are we out of fig cookies? I really like fig Newtons as dessert. And I looked around and I was like, wait a minute. What's happening here? What has gone on?
What did you do?
Witchcraft.
No.
You may notice that normally behind my head, right over Giles' head actually, there's usually more books right here, isn't there? Isn't there more books there usually, Giles? I just sat down and discovered this. All the books fell down. The little mouse is on, oh, wait, there he is. The mouse is on the floor, candleless. What do you have to say for yourself? Weather's supposed to be pretty gross today because of the hurricane that's off the East Coast. It's not going to make too much landfall here. All the beaches are closed because of rip currents and whatnot, but it's just going to rain. I wasn't planning on getting in these New York City beaches this weekend anyway, so what are you going to do? It started raining on me before I even got in the office. I'm not supposed to rain until 3 o'clock. It's gonna be a whole other day. Rain stopped moving for so long that I finally gave up and started walking. Something's up in the neighborhood. I'm really not sure what. Nobody really knows what's going on, but there's literally no trains moving for like 4 straight stops. So my neighborhood subreddit and Discord really come in handy right now. Walking.
Bad day today.
That was bad. The whole day, both of us, bad day. Day bad.
So we are participating in the Call It a Day Get McDonald's, try again tomorrow challenge, in which we call it a day, get McDonald's, and try it again tomorrow.
You know who also had a bad day? This guy, who now has to stay with us for a few days because he's been in a battle with the power company and he lost. They turned his power off, even though he's been desperately trying to send them money for months.
They don't want my money.
They don't want it. So we're gonna eat McDonald's and admit defeat on this one, y'all. I just walked 1.5 miles in the rain. I still don't know what was wrong.
do you want to play hero?
So I'm gonna eat food now.
I lost.
We are now going to watch the Joss Whedon version of Much Ado About Nothing. This is Giles' first time seeing a Shakespeare. He's already not paying attention.
We feel better.
We feel better.
We had a quarter pounder with cheese and some fries. And now we're watching a movie and cuddling with a cat, and we feel better.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Thursday.
It's gloomy out. It's a little cold. By God, we're walking.
Yeah.
When we were real, I tried to convince Shea to maybe not. She was like, no, we're gonna. I was like, ugh. What do you got going on today?
I was trying to finish the things that I was supposed to do yesterday, but then
Yesterday really collapsed on us.
yeah,
That was really brutal.
Yeah.
I think you recovered well, but whew, that was a day that just kept piling on
just all sorts of stuff,
for sure.
which is fine. So we're gonna reset, retackle
Start again.
all
Do it
the
again.
stuff that I wanted to do yesterday today.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
I have a meeting at one of our stores first. I'm going to start there. I'm going to take some pictures of some stuff that we're changing for this big project. And then I'm going to walk back to the office, get a little more steps in, get a little more kilometers,
Okay.
and then have the regular chaos day that I had yesterday begin.
Is the coffee good? I made it extra strong for you.
Ooh, I didn't try it yet. Breakfast scramble. Buttered toast. We both got toast butts today.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a rage butt. She wants me to try the coffee because she made it all by herself. I'm gonna be real, that one tasted like mouthwash. I gotta circle back. What was your ratio?
My ratio?
How many grams of beans?
Bumped it up from 40 to 45.
Mhm.
But I used the little filters and I made sure to do the little fold thing that you showed me. And I made sure to get them a little wet first. And I put 44 grams of grounds instead of 40 in there per batch.
Did you know that's what I do for iced coffee too? I do 45. That's what I do. It's good. She's talking about the little the paper coffee filter. If you pre-wet the filter, it doesn't create channels in it and flow uneven. So if it's dry, the water will go through the coffee and then take path of least resistance, which will be like the already wet part. So it'll flow unevenly. So it won't wet all the grinds. Sometimes it's fine. I just personally prefer that little extra step.
Taylor's a big coffee nerd.
I'm a big coffee nerd, that's true. I came by that, honestly. Worked in coffee for many, many years. What are you doing?
Do you want some fire cider?
No. I don't think he does.
Are you getting ready for cold season? You want some fire cider?
Oh, buddy. It's okay. Mommy drinks that stuff.
Only a little bit.
I don't drink that stuff. You gonna drink it right now?
I already had some.
I'll do it again. Oh, you really have to do it.
Bottoms up, boys.
Oh.
Here's the cold and flu season.
That hurt me, and I didn't even drink it.
Look, if
I
it
can feel
works, if it works, it works.
It doesn't work for me.
And it does work.
This poor baby.
You want to throw up?
Yeah, if you want to use it like Ipecac and throw up.
Jesus Christ.
I accidentally copied Shea's outfit.
In a big way.
I'm wearing blue jeans. It's not in a big way. Oops. Shea's doing laundry.
I am.
I'm going to a meeting at a store
Yes.
and then to the office. We're in better moods today, so hopefully we'll film more because I feel like we didn't film very much yesterday.
Hopefully today will go a little bit smoother.
I believe in us and the
Phew.
world being
Yep.
nice to us.
Yep. It's time.
It's time. Wrapped up my meeting. Went a little longer than I thought, but it was very productive. Now I'm going to take a nice long walk, 20 blocks-ish, up to the office, get some more kilometers in for the day, think through some work things, working through some problems in my head. So I think this walking time is good for that. It's another 3.87 kilometers for the day so far. Rolling into the office. Just in time to have lunch before my first meeting, so. Hell yeah.
I've had a very chill and slow, cozy work day today. Much less chaotic than the one that I had yesterday. But I just wanted everyone to see. And I'm trying to stay quiet because I don't want to disturb her. I cannot emphasize how this literally never happens. But she's cuddling with me. This is the closest that we ever get to snuggles. And I feel very honored that she is bestowing this proximity upon me. Friends, Romans, countrymen, I've been sitting in that exact same spot on the couch doing computer work all day. I was doing work for my day job, and then I had to send in like my headshot and bio for like the show that I'm doing, and then I had to send out some emails for the reading that I'm doing, so lots of computer work. Has been very boring, but I am finally done. Kaylee's packing up and getting ready to go home, and I have not done that many chores because, as you saw, I had a kitten situation on the couch that could not be disturbed. But she's up and I'm up now, so we are going to get dinner going, and we are going to clean the whole house. Let's go. All right, all the rooms are kind of like nice and tidied up, but Kaylee is on her way home much faster than I expected, so I'm going to put down what I was doing before, and I'm going to switch to getting dinner ready. All right, a couple of things that I am changing about this lovely salmon recipe from the first time we made it last week is that I am going to start actually by cutting up this shallot and letting it marinate with a little bit of lemon juice just to kind of try to take some of the bite out of it. And I am also not going to be adding cilantro because I decided that it did not actually add anything of value to the dish. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Editing Kaylee, feel free to speed this part up. So now that I've chopped up about half a pint of cherry tomatoes and added it to this whole mixture, I am snacking on the rest of them. Now I'm just going to throw in all this corn that I started prepping yesterday. And then in the middle of prepping it, Kaylee and I both decided that we wanted McDonald's. So we just got McDonald's. But that's okay. Because now the prep for this is so easy. That is good. I'm glad that I marinated the shallot in the lemon juice a little bit because it definitely helped with like the bite. Just helped mellow the whole thing out a little bit, but it definitely needs more salt and tahini.
is glorious. I'm gonna let all the flavors get to know each other. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with the rest of this corn, but that's fine. Now I'm gonna move on to the fish.
On my way home. From what Shea had told me via text, it seems like my brother did not have any luck with the power company before he had to go into work today. So I'll probably be with us for another couple of days because I don't think they're going to turn it on over the weekend. I better freaking answer the phone over the weekend though. He's off tomorrow, so I think he may have to go in person, find the office, like go over there and just go talk to someone and be like, here's the situation. Because the account on their apartment number is in someone else's name. But that's how apartments work. New people live there like every year. So they're just having a tough time getting people on the phone to understand that whoever that person is, we don't know them, but we need power now. So I'm sure it'll get figured out, but oof. Lucky we're so nearby and he can just come stay with us for a couple days. Because, imagine we just didn't live here. He was by himself. It'd be very annoying. So, he's at work until 9:30 or 10 tonight. So, probably won't see him before I go to bed. But, it's the joys of being the older sister, man. Soft place to land.
All right. Now we have our salmon ready to go in the air fryer and our corn salad. And now all I have to do is microwave this rice that I made yesterday. Kaylee's home. I don't know if anyone ever read Good Housekeeping or Real Simple back in the day when big magazine subscriptions were still a thing, but I used to love reading all of the Real Simple catalogs after my mom would be done reading them when they would come in every month. And there was always at least one article in every subscription that was got company coming in 20 minutes? Here are the 5 things you need to do to look presentable. And it's the 5 most important things you can clean before you've got company coming. I feel like I am always operating on that level when Kaylee's coming home from work. It's there's no way that I'm going to be able to get all of the chores done unless I have a day where I'm really on it. But I do just try to make the vibes nice and dust and light a candle. And usually it works. Usually she comes in and she says how nice the house looks. So that's the life I'm living. Is Real Simple catalog. I got too excited, and this is all that's left.
I got this much.
Whoops. It was really tasty.
It was really tasty.
It was very tasty.
Now it's time for chores. Boo. Boo chores. Nothing?
I can't even muster up that much because I do have to scrub the bathtub.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
It's already 2 days overdue, baby.
No, it's not. I think you're fine.
I already tightened the bed bolts too.
Oh my gosh, wow, you're busy today. Well, if you wanted to save that for tomorrow, I wouldn't judge you, because you also did laundry today. So if you put it off till tomorrow, no judgment in this house. Harvey might say something, but we don't speak cat, so
That's true.
we can just ignore him. Dishes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey baby, what's the one about 2 lesbians in a New York City bathroom?
I don't remember.
Me neither. Good morning.
Happy Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
We need to film today.
Yeah.
My brother's still asleep. He got off work at 9:30 last night, so he's sleepy. But I think he'll probably be up. He usually wakes up when we're up and making breakfast and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll just relocate him to the couch and he can keep snoozing and playing on his phone.
Yeah.
We're in sweatshirts and sweaters today.
It's a crisp 60 degrees outside this morning.
Yeah, but it's gonna be
Like 80.
yeah, it's gonna 80 today, or
80 today, 82 today.
it's gonna high of 82 today, high of 82 the next couple days. So it's gonna warm up again, but not too hot, not so bad.
It's like appropriate summer weather.
Let's go. What do you got going on today?
Well, I have to go grocery shopping, and I have to put a little bit more thought into the meal prep because you're gonna be out a lot, and I'm gonna be out a lot.
Yeah, so we gotta do some
So that's like the big
travel
thing.
meal prep.
Yeah, there are a couple work things that I do have to check in on today. And then mostly just like cleaning. Bless you.
Hey,
And prepping for our busy week ahead.
Yeah.
Next week is gonna be crazy.
next week it's gonna be crazy, and next week like we'll level out at some point, but next week is like transition week. This week was already kind of transition week because it was the first time I'd been in the office 4 days.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on it. I just had a lot going on, so I was in the office an extra day. But you know, next week is transition week.
Yeah, and you have all sorts of extra meetings like next week too.
Yeah, I do. So next week's gonna be a weird one for me too. I've got just a bunch of long meetings that someone from my team needs to be on, and the other 2 people on my team are gonna be out of office. So yeah, I've got lots of work to do today, as per usual, but I'm doing it from home, so that's pretty good. My brother is in our house, like we said. He's going to, I think, go down to the office today.
Yeah.
Because on the phone yesterday, the power bill people are still not quite understanding. They were like, oh, it's going to take like 30 days to rectify. And they were like, so maybe you're not hearing us. We live in this house right now and there's no power. So I think if they just go talk to somebody in person, I think it'll be easier to convey like what the situation is and what has happened.
Yeah.
Because it's been like just constant misunderstanding, which has been a real pain. So I think he's going to go do that today because he's off work today. So yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Hi, Gertie. Breakfast. 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 Oh, he's mad at me. It's time to go film our budget video, and Shea's very excited.
I'm too comfy to get up.
I believe that you're not. POV, you're my phone, and we're taking our thumbnail photo for our Friday video. This is just ridiculous. Like, come on, those are some comfy boys. How's your day going, baby? Say it.
I've been asleep for most of it.
She took a nap. She took a nap. As soon as we finished filming the video, pretty much, I literally wasn't even done editing yet, and she was asleep. We also didn't film lunch because we didn't have lunch because my brother's a bad influence, and he went and got Krispy Kreme donuts. So I had 2 donuts, and she had 1 donut.
I'm still in a great spot with my calories. I got 750 calories left for the day. That's plenty.
I don't have that. But we meal planned for next week. Picked out a few dinners. Well, Shea did all the work on that because I am full of donut and uninspired. So what are the meals we're planning for next week?
We're doing chili, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's a cornbread in the area, a decent cornbread that I can pair with that. We're doing sweet potato bowls, and we're doing crispy chicken salads. And then one of the days is gonna be order out.
So what's your plan for the rest of the day?
Chores and grocery shopping, and I need to put in the order for the scripts.
And in case you were wondering how the cats enjoy having the bed set up. They're having a good time.
Trader Joe's, let's go. This tub of blueberries is like bigger than my head. I love it. All right, y'all, I got everything I needed for $90.25, which is awesome because that means we have a little extra cash if we need anything midway through the week. And also, they have my favorite scented candle back in stock.
This is just ridiculous, you guys. They are making it hard to get work done today, I'll tell you that.
I went to Trader Joe's today, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what I got. We are indeed going to be pivoting back to avocado toast for breakfast, at least this week. So I got my bag of teeny tiny avocados and, of course, my insurance avocado. Very necessary. Toast, obviously, for the avocado toast. Snack and fruit. Blueberries are an excellent price right now. I got 2 pounds of blueberries for $9, and that's pretty awesome. My kombucha, which, of course, I have already cracked into. I got Kaylee and I a little dessert treat. I got us some freezer pops for the end of the summer. Felt like a good way to send off the summer, so we're going to throw those in the freezer and enjoy them throughout the week. I got some buttermilk for Kaylee's ranch dressing because we are also doing crispy chicken salads for dinners tonight. So for that, I got some romaine lettuce and a cucumber and some black olives. That's also going to go on those salads. Some cherry tomatoes. Deliciousness. We love to see it. Oh, no.
Did you spill?
I didn't like spills. Yeah.
Towel?
Yeah, I do. Hold, please. We're also going to be making sweet potato bowls, roasted sweet potato bowls. So for that, I got, obviously, sweet potatoes. We got some black beans to put on there. Some Tuscan kale that we're going to bake, and some pre-cooked bacon. This was like plenty for 4 dinners for the 2 of us, and it was $1 less than the pack of uncooked bacon. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to take this. It is less bacon, but it's not less than we need, you know? So I got some corn tortilla chips because I'm also making chili for dinners this week. It is cool enough that I think I can have the stove on for long enough that I can make chili. So that is what the rest of this stuff is for. Kidney beans, more black beans, crushed tomatoes, 2 containers of salsa especial. My chili lime rolls, obviously, for lunches. I got some lemon juice because I can't go a single day without lemon juice and I just ran out. Some turkey for Kaylee's lunch sandwiches. And, oh, I got some salmon treats for the cats. And that's what I got. Yeah, I think I showed you all everything. That's what I got.
Your candle?
Oh, and my candle. This is my favorite scented candle, which I did tell you all on the way back, but I did not specify which one it is. It's the Woodlands scented candle. It's like fresh and a little bit piney, but also like a little bit sandalwoody. It is so nice, and it smells like so good, but like not too sweet. It's perfect in every way. And that's what I got. I have changed because it's a little toasty, but
She took her clothes off.
editing, Kaylee. Have fun editing around that.
I'm gonna leave it in.
Anyway, I'm home. I've changed because it's a little toasty. But what I'm going to do now is I am starting on meal prep. So there are a couple of things that I'm making. I am prepping ingredients for the sweet potato bowls. I am making the chili ahead of time, and I am also making my own fire cider because it is $15 a bottle at the Natural Health Food Market, and that's just ridiculous.
That's true.
So that's what I got going on right now. I'm going to start with a lot of chopping. Just a lot of chopping and a lot of veggie prep. So this is what I've got going on for the fire cider. I did not find all of the ingredients. There's supposed to be horseradish in here, but they were not selling jarred or fresh horseradish at the grocery store like they used to be. So that made me sad, but we're making do without. So this has garlic cloves, onion, a little chili pepper, and fresh ginger all chopped up in here. This is going to steep in apple cider vinegar for 3 weeks, and then I'm going to strain it out and add some honey, and then I will have my own homemade fire cider. I have prepped a couple vegetables by just chopping them up and putting them into containers for the salads, and I've got the chili going. It looks glorious, does it not? I will have Kaylee link the video where we show the chili recipe down in the description so that if you want to make it, you can. The next thing on my to-do list is to get these sweet potatoes chopped and prepped and roasted. And then I have to make some cornbread. I don't have to make some cornbread. I get to make some cornbread to go with the chili. So we are going to do all of that presently.
Dinner. Look at that. Shea is meal prepping.
I am.
She's chopping up sweet potatoes, getting the kale prepped and ready. She made the bread. Look at all this chili. I need to do a little something about this. And then, I don't know after that. What's after that?
The freaking weekend.
Wow. That's a comfy baby. How goes your meal prep?
Almost done.
Yeah.
The only thing I have to do is pull these sweet potatoes out of the oven and package them up.
That's not so bad. Wow. Too much attention. I've got her baby brother over here hanging out with me. Good morning. What else? Oh. Okay, go.
I have for you avocado toast with salt and pepper and a single scrambled egg on the side with 4 drops of hot sauce for my wife.
What does my wife have?
I also have avocado toast, but mine has chili crunch and pickled onions on it, and also a fried egg.
Why? I also like pickled onion and chili crunch, but I, for most of my life, was not really a breakfast person. And I find that a simple breakfast really gets the job done for me. She likes a big fancy breakfast. And it's not for me. It's just not for me. I just was looking at our footage from last night and realized that we just kind of fell off the planet. Stopped filming at like 7, and then we were just chilling.
We were.
I was playing my game. Shea was working on a dress. She's putting some buttons on a dress.
Yeah.
We were just chilling, relaxing. Kenny's, my brother, his roommate, spent all day at the office talking to people yesterday, the power office, and their apartment now has power. So he came home from work last night, just grabbed his stuff and went home and slept in his own bed. He was grateful. He said thank you, of course, but I think sleeping with these 3 cats when you're not used to it can be a little disruptive.
Yeah.
Especially because they love him so much, so they're excited to see him.
Yeah.
And he sleeps with the door open, so I'm sure they're in and out of his bed all night.
Constantly, yeah.
Yeah, we did not do much last night at all. I didn't even finish the dishes. I finished the dishes that first round, and then Shea finished a meal prep, and then I didn't do any more.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's okay. We got everything else done.
We got everything else
We got
done.
a ton of meal prep done.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It was a very productive day.
My first day of Virgo season really popped off. For those of you who don't know astrology, Virgo is like the sign that's supposed to be like very type A and organized, which is Kaylee. And today was the first, or yesterday was the first day of Virgo
It's my season, baby.
So.
Now everyone else can align to my standard. Finally.
What do you got going on today?
I made some coffee. I made an extra pot of coffee, get it chilling. I like to pre-make our iced coffee. We need to get the office put back together at some point. I'm debating back and forth on if I want to start editing this video today or if I want to just edit all of it tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe that. getting fast enough at editing the vlogs that I can throw it all together in a couple hours, and so I'll just commit to like sitting and getting it all done tomorrow morning. I'm gonna play my game a little bit more today. I have finished the story, the main part of the story, so now I'm just wrapping up the last few things to get the platinum trophy. And and then we've got that reading tonight for Shea's play that she's working on. So I'm gonna do that. It's been my first time reading Shakespeare in quite a while. How about you?
I mean, most of my day is, yes, going to revolve around this reading, but in the morning I'm also going on a little adventure. I'm going to a bunch of vintage shops and thrift shops to see if I can find a good pair of knee-high fall boots. I don't want to buy them new because I don't love buying new leather products unless I really, really have to. And I just... I want to be able to find a good pair of vintage leather boots, and it's hard. It's going to be hard, so I'm going to try to see if I can sell some of my other pairs of shoes to the vintage shops to get some money back so I can afford a nice pair of fall boots.
Yeah, and I think one of the things that it seems like to me, at least, that you got from the Artist's Way is an appreciation of doing fun little things by yourself during the week.
Yes, it's very important.
So it seems like you've carried that over.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a somewhat busy day, but I think it's a balance of busy doing things that we would like to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that rules.
I agree. I got all of my shoes out to clean them. I'm not trying to sell all of these shoes.
No, but the cats are all just watching you so intently.
Yes, they are.
You're surrounded.
Yes, I'm definitely going to sell these two pairs. I'm not sure anymore that I'm going to take these in because they've got little cat teeth marks on them. But I might. We'll see.
I am going to do dishes. The dishes I didn't do last night. Shea went out shopping. I don't know if she's filming or not. So this could be mood. I could delete this. But I'm just cranking on the platinum trophy. I am this close. So close on this game. Just closing out the last few things. Like, look. 99% done with challenges. 39 out of 40. About to touch that 40. Like, it's so close.
Alright, just wrapped it up at Buffalo Exchange. I was able to sell one pair of shoes, but not the other. And I checked around, there was a lot of cute stuff, but nothing that fit me. So I am on to the next location, which is the West Village.
Go. It is done. It is done. All right, well, I thought that was going to take me a lot longer than it did, I'm going to be real. So I'm going to do some chores around the house. I'm making the bed right now. My phone's attached to the charger, so I can't see anything. My phone needs to charge, so I'm not going to run around with my phone and film things, but I'm going to straighten up the bedroom, break down the guest bed, get the office resituated. I already did dishes this morning, so there's not a ton of chores, so I'm going to knock a few out before Shea gets home.
Alas, no luck, but that's okay. I am headed home to have a nice big lunch and then get ready for the read-through. Alright, I am back in Queens, and I just picked up the scripts for tonight. I only had enough money to print out 3 of them, so I get one, my producer gets one, and then we have an emergency copy in case somebody forgets to bring theirs. I am very, very excited.
How was your shopping excursion?
You know, it was a lot like a fishing trip, where you don't get anything, but that wasn't really the point.
And you had 7 beers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Just kidding, I did not have 7 beers. I didn't even get myself a cheeky coffee, which I was thinking about, but then I was like, no.
And now we're intentionally having a bit of a late lunch.
because at the reading later there's going to be
Sneaky snacks.
snacks and whatnot. So we're trying to set ourselves up for success on that one. And also eating a freezer pop. So we're making fried chicken salads. I put the chicken in the air fryer about a minute and a half before Shea walked in the door. It's okay. It takes a little bit. When the ranch sits and all gets to know each other, it tastes better.
It does.
So giving the ranch a minute intentionally. How much money did you get for the shoes you sold?
They either would have given me $10 in-store credit or $5 in cash, and I took the $5 in cash.
For just the white ones?
Yeah.
They didn't take the other ones?
No.
What the heck?
The heel was not chunky enough, apparently. Clearly, they don't know vintage Steve Madden when they see it.
You
But
should
that's
look and see
fine,
if you can
'cause
sell them online.
Some lucky soul is going to find them at the Ditmars thrift shop and have the time of their lives. They're going to be over the moon.
I forgot to film my salad before I started eating it. So here's Shea's salad. That's still pretty.
Wow. It's beautiful. Thanks, baby. Is this your thing now? You want a bite of salad? Or you just like hanging out with me? He doesn't get any food when he sits here, but he's been doing it pretty consistently. Every mealtime. I wish he'd do it the other times when we're not eating.
We're off to the reading.
Yes, we are.
We'll go read the play that she cut.
Very excited.
But where's the Borso?
I didn't get sheet music for this song, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Watch tonight, expecting your worship's presence, had taken a couple as or errant knaves as any in Messina.
Yeah, good old man, sir. He'll be talking. As they say, when
We are just now leaving
Yes, we are.
because we had a wonderful time.
Yes, we did.
We were hanging out and chatting
We were.
about the show and also other things.
Yes.
How did it go?
It went excellent.
How did I do?
Very happy. You did so well. You tripped up on far less words than everybody else,
That's true.
I have to say.
I can read.
Yeah.
Historically.
You can read real good. Yeah. You did great. Everybody did great.
It was fun.
We had a great time.
She's got some things she wants to edit.
Yeah.
Very, like, I'd say minimal, like, actual editing and more just like, oops, forgot to take that out.
Yeah.
A
References to characters that don't exist.
little bit of that. Yeah, overall, really great.
Yeah.
We're going to go home and go to bed now.
Yes.
We got to walk a bit of a hike to the train, but that's okay.
It's okay.
And we're going to go to sleep. So next time you see me, it's probably going to be me sitting in the office wrapping up this here vlog.
Yes.
Good night. How was your week?
A lot of up and down,
A lot of up
I
and
would
down.
say. But I am super, super excited to get rehearsal started next week, so I'm feeling jazzed nonetheless.
So lots of up and down, but ending on jazzed.
Yes.
Fantastic.
How about you?
I'm feeling good. The weight was trending down this week, which was what I wanted,
That's
even though
good.
we weren't
Yes.
trying super hard, and evidenced by the fact that we ate out an unplanned meal this week.
Yes.
But I'm still trending down overall, which makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
And we also got all 3 videos up like last week.
Mhm.
Like we're on our cadence, which makes me feel good because that's the thing I was really most worried about.
Yeah.
When it comes to like being more busy and being in the office more.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling solid about that. I feel like I stayed on track with all the things I needed to balance.
Yeah.
Things happened. The house is not completely destroyed.
Mhm.
And we got through the week.
Well, it is right now, but that's 'cause
It
I'm
is
doing
right
the
now. She's
project.
working on a sewing project.
Yeah.
But other than that, before that, it was like solid,
Yes.
well put together.
Yeah.
We maintained chores. I wouldn't say, it didn't, it felt chaotic that one day.
Mhm.
But other than that, I feel like we did a good job maintaining
Yeah.
the vibe. We've got 2 more weeks before I go away.
You're leaving me forever. 9 whole days. What am I gonna do?
And then, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, we're gonna, next week is the real ramp up of where it gets, very, very busy. Because Shea starts rehearsals.
I do.
And then we've got stuff going on September 5th. I leave for vacation on September 10th. We have a wedding that we're going to
Mm-hmm.
on September 20th.
Yeah. All sorts of good stuff.
All sorts of great stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of stuff. So I think next week the main goal is going to be to overall hopefully continue trending down on the weight
Mhm.
and also stay alive.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah, we're getting back into it.
Getting back into it, baby.
So
We got this.
my goal next week will be to lose another pound. Hell yeah.